right, so Kevin Scalaro here. Just want to make a quick video for you to show you what I'm experiencing here with the publishing issue that I emailed you about. So if I go up into the Create menu and I come down to the Smart Publishing, it'll list all of my Smart Publishing publishers. And I've actually paused all of the ones that I had previously and that you probably saw when you went in to look at my account. And I created a new one today just to kind of check to see if things were working the same as they had been in the past. And it appears maybe there was some kind of maybe some updates to the app that I missed and something that's causing some issues here. And let me show you what I mean. So if I go into this new feed that I just set up and saved, and I choose to edit, when I open it, I don't see anything. You can see over here, everything's grayed out on the top for the channels. It says select a social profile. It doesn't have the RSS selected anymore. It now goes back to the default of trading news and all of the other settings that I had saved. And it's really basically a blank smart publisher for me to start filling out again. So then I have to go back and I can choose my account that I want to add here. And I'm going to uncheck the two that I don't want for my feed. I can put my feed, and I'll show you. I'm just going to set this up again. You can see here where I set it up previously. I want to add these to it. I want it to be saved as a draft so that we can edit it before it goes live, just to make sure the text and everything that's being displayed is nice and pretty for us to look at. And I'm not going to change anything else here. I'll leave this, and down here I'm just going to add my hashtag that I saved. So that's done there. And then if I go over here to the channels, I've noticed another thing that's happened here in the last 2 or 3 days that while I'm troubleshooting here, and sometimes the settings that I choose, they don't actually show. For instance, create first like. See, I just clicked on that and it didn't show it turn on. If I go and flip maybe back to, say, Instagram where I just came from and go back to LinkedIn, and it actually did check it and it's on. It just wasn't visually showing it as I did it like it used to do. So again, everything's fine here. I'm going to apply that to my other LinkedIn account as well. So if I go here, check it, it's there. And if I go to Twitter, create the first like, again, it's not choosing that create first like or showing that it shows it, but again, it did. If I go back and show, you can see there it is again. And then if I go to Google Business, I can choose the learn more and standard. Again, it's not showing. If I flip back and come back, it actually did put it there. So everything now is set up again for the second time, okay? And if I go ahead and just click on create, it shows me that it was created, and you can see here it made now a copy. And if I go into that, you can see I just ran into that same error again. It just basically deleted everything that I have just put there, not showing this, not showing the profile that's chosen. So now I have to start again. So really, it's not saving anything. If I go back up to the top one that was active a minute ago, again, you're seeing it's not showing any of my settings. It's not saving anything. And the same thing's happening here with the news feeds. As you can see, it used to work, and I've shown, I left them there so you can see that there is actually posts that were created in the past, and they were scheduled to be drafts, but again, didn't work. So I'm not sure what's happening here. If you can please help me resolve this issue, that would be great because we have new blog articles that we are publishing again, and they used to send me a notification and say, "Hey, another article is ready for you to review," and I could go in there and make the edits or just verify the edits and verify the times. For instance, the busy times of the my audience when they're online to choose that. So if I can actually get this working again, maybe even you can give me some pointers on how to maybe even automate that a little bit more to where I'm not needing to go in and actually edit. And what I really mean by that is sometimes I have to go in there and I have to, when I say choose the title, if I go back into the Smart Publishing here, I'll show you the setting I'm talking about. So in the profile here, if I come back and say save to drafts, um, I think I went over here before and I would put send reminder notification I had to do just to be able to go in and see what it was, what the post looked like before it was being published live. Because I noticed if I just came in here and I chose, let's go back to actually see the blog information, the feeds. If I came in here and chose that I wanted to see the title and the description, for instance, it would kind of jumble that information together in my post and making it hard for readers to kind of distinguish between the two. So I would go in there and just add a space, a line space between the two so that it was a little easier for my readers to see and find, because it was blending all with the actual description and the title and the hashtags, and even the link. They were all just blending together, and to me, it's just big, large paragraphs of text is usually, people tend to ignore that a little bit more than if it was broken into little skinny paragraphs. So I like to space those three apart just to maybe sometimes not the hashtags that I put at the bottom. Even those were getting kind of all added into one specific paragraph. So if you can show me a way, maybe even to help me do that automatically, where we don't have to spend time every single day going in there and really just editing this RSS feed information. And the same happens with the news when I do those. We really just need to go in there and we have to space all these apart. And then, of course, Twitter's usually a shorter character count, so we then have to edit the the blog information that was added to the Twitter because it's always over the character limit. So any help you can do with that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.